Alright, let's check if the voice is working. Is the thing not live? Yeah, it is live. See how long stream delays. Bounce about to happen in both games. Port Adelaide have bounced. Well, the umpire bounced, but you get the point. The other game has not started yet. Yep, nah, I just heard myself talk for the first time. Flippin' heck. I wish YouTube had better stream delay, man. Twitch is like 2 seconds. Anyway. Let me make sure the green screen is covered, because no one flippin' tells me when it isn't. There you go. That's better. Why don't I tip the Hawks? You know me, mate. I'm very pessimistic when I tip my own team. Davidoff said Hawks weren't favourites. We weren't. Collingwood were the favourites and we smashed them. So, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Remember how I said 3 was the easiest game in MX4? Well, this was 10 goals easier. Yeah, it looked easier before the games were played, mate. It only looks easier. Collingwood looks easier now after the fact. It's easy to say after the game that it was easier. Is the thumbnail updated on the stream? I made the thumbnail for the stream, I just forgot to change it on YouTube, I guess. I did change the thumbnail. If the Dogs win this, this is the perfect Saturday. the perfect 2 days. Because Essendon choked to Adelaide, we smashed Collingwood. If the Bulldogs can beat Geelong, this weekend's not going any better. Why is Mr. Cat talking like I'm not happy about this? My team has just smashed Collingwood. Like, the team I support has just smashed the team that I dislike the most. Why is he laughing like I'm supposed to be pissed about this? I'm so confused. Do you guys genuinely think tips are more important than your own team winning? Are you on the same page as Ethan? I remember Ethan, he was a Port Adelaide fan. He was crying when they were getting smashed by Geelong. No, he was crying when they were smashing Geelong because he tipped Geelong. Is that the wavelength you're on, Mr. Cat? I mean, he did say a few streams ago that you are his dad, so... Pathological liar, David. He looked out for the odds and admitted Hawks are favourites. No, I didn't. I didn't admit Hawks are favourites. I literally said that the betting odds are slightly above. I literally said Collingwood are favourites multiple times. I did not back down on that one, mate. But if the Dogs win, Hawks go from 10th to 11th. We're not going to make the 8 anyway, mate. So it's like Bulldogs beating Geelong is a good day. Plus the Bulldogs always choke. They'll end up like 12th anyway. But if they win today, it's great. Because it was a blindingly obvious result and you saw up. It wasn't obvious though. We literally got smashed by Geelong the week before. So how was it obvious that we would smash Collingwood? Most of the games we were winning were against teams that were struggling. So how was it obvious that they were winning? It's so easy for you to talk after the game. Mr. Cat, you've been here long enough. You would know why I would tip Collingwood against Hawthorn. Everyone in the chat right now, because none of you are new, so everyone in the chat right now should know that I always pessimistically tip my own team. Always, every single year. There was one point in, I think it was 2018, where I used to like tip Hawthorn quite a lot to keep the faith. But recent years, it's definitely been pessimism. But we weren't but we were not favourites before that game, so that makes it even better that we smashed them. The week before, what happened the week before the Freo game, mate? Because I said I was talking last week, wasn't I? I said the week before I was talking, Geelong smashed us. What are you talking about? Why are the Hawks not making the 8? 13 wins will get you in, and you've got the Crows, Giants, Blues to get 1 win. And you'll beat the Roos. But why are you acting like that's guaranteed, AFL Legend? Last year, you probably would have said that the Western Bulldogs will definitely beat Hawthorn and West Coast. They lost both games. Obviously, we're not Western Bulldogs. They choke a bit more than we do. But, like, nothing's a given. You literally lost at home to Freo. And you lost to St Kilda. And you're the best team in the comp. So it's like, it's a league where anything can happen. Okay, let's stop acting like those last 2 games are guaranteed wins. I think we will win those games, but let's stop acting like everything's a given, okay? And plus, there is no guaranteed win playing away at the Crows, away at the Giants, and any game against the Blues. If I tip Adelaide against Hawthorn, you are unsubscribing. Sorry, if you tip Adelaide against Hawthorn, I am you unsubscribing. Wait, what? If you tip Adelaide against Hawthorn, I am you subscribing. What's you subscribing? Hello, Millian. How welcome. Is that Thomas Philly? We should ban him if he is. The away teams strike first both times, but Port have equalised now. No win is guaranteed, but the way you're playing at the moment, you really think you'll end with 13, 14 wins. Yeah, but it doesn't, like, okay, we could make the 8. But, like, it's definitely not a... Like, I don't think right now we can say, oh, we'll definitely make the 8. Because you never know. I think Mr. Cat just doesn't listen to videos, like, at all. I've said, like, twice in this stream alone that I always pessimistically tip Hawthorn. And he's suggesting that he's going to unsubscribe if I tip Adelaide against Hawthorn. It's just, like... He should know that there's a high chance I would do that anyway. Like, you should know this. I think Mr. Cat just doesn't listen, you know. I remember there was I think it was 2 rounds ago where I like tipped like 5 underdogs or something, and I said I want to take more risk because I'm out the gauntlet, I'm out the minimum 5, I'm out all the comps that I'm so far behind, so I'm going to tip more risks now. I'm going to take more risks, pick more unexpected results because I'm already out of everything. And then Mr. Cat commented afterwards, "How could you tip this team? Are you crazy? Did you not listen to the damn video, mates?" I think Mr. Cat might be at the very least half deaf. David replies to your comments 10 minutes before. Again, Master Wee, I'm going to give you the reprieve because I'm going to assume, because I know you watch my videos, but I'm going to assume you don't read all my community posts. But I literally mentioned last week that due to work commitments, I couldn't stream on Friday. I literally said that last weekend. But I said that in a community post, not a video. So I'll let you off because, I mean, I can't see who looks at community posts. There should be a stat about that, to be honest. You should be able to know how many people saw it. But not everyone sees community posts. So I'll let you off for that one, Mask. I'll let you off for that one. That one's not really your fault. I put it in the community post. But I did say, I said last week I couldn't do a Saturday stream because of work commitments, and I couldn't do the Friday after for work commitments. But again, you probably didn't see the community post, so it's fine. We cancel that out. I do need to reply to comments though. I did wake up. I woke up like 7 minutes left in the last quarter. Not early enough to actually stream the ending of that game. That would have been fun. I'm sorry, I've subscribed to this person know absolutely everything about the channel. But it's not everything though, Mr. Cat. If I say something 10 times in the same video and you still don't know it, that's not like knowing everything. That's just like listening for 10 seconds. It's like when I used to react all the time and people said 10 seconds in, react to this. Even though I said in the video, about 20 seconds into the video, I'm going to react to it next. I literally said so many times in videos, I'm going to take more risks and tips now, guys. And then you commented, how could you tip this? I'm risking things on purpose, mate. And now you're just like, how could you tip Hawthorn? Literally for years now, I have said, I pessimistically tip Hawthorn. Because when it comes to my team, I'm always very nervous. And a big reason for this is Arsenal. But regardless, I've mentioned this in so many videos, so many streams, on multiple channels. I've said it 3 times in this video, and for some reason you still don't understand how I tip Hawthorn. It's not about remembering everything, it's about remembering something I've said 655 times in the last 5 minutes. You can't be helped, Mr. Cat. I'm not expecting you to remember every second of every video. But if I say something about 10 times within 5 minutes, it probably means you're not watching if you don't, or you have a bad memory. I don't know. Or you're just deaf. It could be any of these things. I don't know. Although it's not good to take the piss out of the deaf. That is incorrect. Do not do that. Do ladder predicts the rest of the season. I was meant to do it last week, but I couldn't find the time. I mean, technically I could find the time, but when I could, it would be like nighttime in Australia, so it'd make no sense for me to stream. I couldn't find a time in the morning, is the right term to use. So I take more risks, like tipping Collingwood's underdogs. They were not the underdogs, though. They were not the underdogs. At best, it was 50-50. It wasn't. Collingwood were not underdogs in that game. You was a bit more confident Hawks would win, as they had great recent record against the Pies. Yeah, we are a bogey team for them. But, recently they've, like, I think they beat us once last year and they beat us this year in the gather round, so it was a bit less of a, thing. The ladder predictor for the rest of the season to see who'll make the 8. Yeah, sorry, I read that. Welcome, by the way, Mason. Welcome to the chat. Welcome 69 as well. Welcome, Ethan. You remember me saying it twice. I say like every tipping video, mate. So you do remember then. So that means you're taking a piss on purpose. Man just admitted he remembers. So you just comment just to troll. Alright, we got it, mate. I'll make a note to take Mr. Cat less seriously from now on. I mean, he does support the Bulldogs, so that should be enough to not take him seriously. I mean, to be fair, his first comments were enough, because he came in laughing like, ha! Take that! Even though, my team beat Collingwood by a big margin. So I'm actually quite happy about this. And you're laughing that I got the wrong tip. I'm just like, I'm happy, mate. You think it matters who I tipped if my team smashes another team? Come on now. My team's results matter more than my tipping. Do it at half time. Could do that. His ladder picks will probably have Horse go win this rest of the year. Nah, I'd have us beating North and Richmond, and probably I'd possibly put us winning against Carlton as well. Who'd I think win the Brownlow? Honestly, I'm not sure. Who's more likely to make it, Essendon, Collingwood, or Suns? If Suns can't fix their away record, which they look like they're not doing it, then yeah, it's not. So definitely not the Suns. Probably Essendon, just because Collingwood are dropping off a bit now. But I feel like both Essendon, well, Essendon might slip out. You know, it might be all three of them slip out at this rate. At this point, you reckon it's worth waking up to watch the Hawks? Guys, I do try, you know. It doesn't work for me. Waking up that early is just it's because I'm used to being a night owl. Like obviously the past 4 years I've been either working 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. or 4 p.m. to midnight. So I'm used to that late working shift around my job. So I got to base everything around that. Also, today, my workplace is shutting down today. I'm glad I'm off. On Monday, I start my new job. My new job is also a late shift. It's not 4 to midnight. It's not that late, but it's still pretty late. I'd be getting home pretty late anyway. But yeah. Starting a new job just a few days after I finished the previous one. But yeah, I'm just used to being a night owl. So waking up at like that early in the morning is just, it doesn't suit me. I even did that this week. Monday to Friday, I had to wake up at, not Friday, because I finished it a day early. But I had company funded training for 5 days. And it was 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I had to get up at like 6 a.m. every single time to get the bus to that training place. Because it's a different branch. And it was it's I was yawning all day. I was the first day I was half asleep because it was the day after the Euros final, and I was just like, oh, I don't know if I can get used to this schedule. Yeah, I had to go to work yesterday as well because I finished the training a day early, and they said, yeah, you got to come in early though, and yeah, went in early yesterday. It was good to say goodbye to everyone, though. A couple managers, a few workers having the last day. Hello, T. Cullen. Good day, sports. It is a good day for me, mates. It is a good day for sports fans. I am barracking for your team today, even though I think I tipped Geelong. I want the Bulldogs to win because it makes a perfect couple days. You know, Essendon choking to Adelaide. We smash Collingwood. Dogs can beat Geelong. It's very nice. My ladder's not live. Let me see if refreshing cache works. That doesn't work, right? I might need to. Okay, I'll go on the website again. Sometimes you gotta go on the website again, and because they update the link usually. This should work. The link changes constantly. Yeah. This link has a different number on the end. With my new job, what games are able to stream? Yeah, so not much changes in terms of what I can stream. So I can still do the night games. It's not as late as my current shift, but it's late enough to the point where I can watch a game. But I still got I got to get ready at half time though. So it'll be similar to last time, but yeah. But it's actually it's not travel wise, it's not too bad. It's not a ridiculous distance. It's longer than where I work, but it's not ridiculous. In the end I had 6 job offers. 6. Don't know how I did it. I had to reject 2 because they wanted me to start before I could get my redundancy payment from my current workplace. So I'm just like, yeah, I can't do it, mate. and one was internal. One was like, because like Waitress has a parent company, John Lewis, and they got a lot of good jobs available. I got a job with them, and it was good pay, but it was 90-minute commute and no redundancy. But I was considering no redundancy because it was a good job, but like 3 hours a day traveling, just for work, I was just like, nah, mate, nah. And the other three job offers were like, one was just like the pay was lower than what I get now, so I'm just like, because I got the other two offers, I'll reject it. And the other two, one starts this Monday, the other one the Monday after. The Monday after, it was an interesting shift. It was every Saturday off, which was pretty good, but you have to work every Sunday, which is when I do my tipping videos. It was also 9 to 6 though, which was a good shift. If it was 9 to 6, then if I got an Arsenal ticket for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, I can just dash to the game in 40 minutes on a train. So there was an option there, and obviously I could make more videos after work for my channels, but it would have completely restricted my main channel. And then the other one which I selected is better for AFL anyway. Plus I get Sundays off. I get some Sundays off. Some weekends I work, some weekends I don't. So I chose that. I chose the late shift with the chances, because like I also love, because if I don't have the choice, if I just have the option of one, then I'm gonna go for that anyway because I need the income. And the 9 to 6 job was a attractive job. It was like a good job that was interesting. If that was the only option, I would have gone for that. But because they had the option of a later shift, I picked that one. And it's more pay as well. That has to be said. I just thought about myself personally. I enjoy doing his AFL streams, so more AFL streams, I get higher pay. It suits my schedule to work late, and what else was it? And because F1 is always on Sunday. If I worked every Sunday, I'd basically miss like 90% of F1 races. Because they're in the afternoon, apart from the American ones, because obviously time zones. Those would be like 8 p.m. America, Mexico, Brazil, whatever. Canada. A must win for the Dogs. It is, yeah. They have to do really well though. Geelong at the GMHBA is not easy. I know people bring up that they won there last year, but that was in round 23 when Geelong were already eliminated from finals. So this is a little bit different context-wise, but the Dogs can still win, I think. You realise, thinking about it, that if I got a job at a country AFL games, the channel would be totally dead. It would. The other channels would benefit. I'd have more time with the other channels, but this channel would fall off massively. Jack Ginnigan playing against his former club had 31 touches, 2 goals, and the Pies fans go to sleep. Hawks' percentage is higher than Essendon's. We got to talk about Essendon, mate. You have one game outside Melbourne between round 9 and round 23, and you're still choking top 4. So something like you might even choke the 8. One game outside Melbourne from round 9 to round 23. I just want to point that out. You're going MCG Marvel. You're barely travelling, bruv. You can walk between the two stadiums. It's a bit of a long walk, but it's like 2 stops on the train, mate. Like one trip to Gold Coast and that's it. Between round 9 and round 23. My days. You probably travel more. You probably travel more getting to the game than actual like getting between the two stadiums. They're that close. Don't they have any jobs around your line of work that Monday to Friday? Nah, they don't. Sometimes they have like a night shift job that Monday to Friday. But yeah. Your position ladder was artificially inflated. Your percentage was poor. We couldn't lose a close game until now. Well, it's still, you know, there was an opportunity there. Acer weren't ever a top 4 team though. That's fair. Although if they missed the 8, it's totally their fault. Yeah. If they missed the 8, it's the big like WTF. My supervisor just messaged me. Hey Davidoff, I'm a man of my word. I'll DM you the team song within a day or so. Congrats to the Hawks, well played. Yes, Ben! We smashed you! I'm very happy with that result. It's very satisfying. We've smashed Richmond and Collingwood. We've smashed Richmond and Collingwood this year. If we can smash Carlton too, oh my days. I will be there day one. What round is it? Round 22. Watch out, Blues are coming. Round 22. I want at least 40 points. Even though that's the hardest one out of the 3 I mentioned. Brisbane v Sydney should be tonight instead of tomorrow afternoon. It could be game of the year. I mean, yeah, it could be. But they have chosen for that not to be the game. Instead, they've chosen Port Adelaide v Richmond. They think it's 2018. Lobo on defense has been the masterstroke. Indeed. You've got the Cars. The Cars versus Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are playing the Cars. Lightning McQueen, Toe Mather, Chick Hicks. Is that who they're playing, yeah? What's going on? I swear the Geelong game started after. I mean, I guess that shows you how many stoppages there have been in the Port Adelaide game. It's a bit closer, you know, it's a bit more competitive. I expected more an easy Port win and a closer Geelong game, but Geelong haven't scored a goal yet. To be fair, Port are a bit, you know, they're dodgy, you know. Sometimes they turn up, but a lot of the time they're frauds, especially this year. But they've gotten a bit worse though, compared to before. That's another goal for Richmond. I've got the Tigers game on silent, by the way, so at least a Geelong game I can hear it. I could play both, but like that audio is so annoying to hear. He's up. It's obviously a typo. Yeah, well, I had to bite. I might do I was going to do a live Stupid Idiots, and it didn't work out. I might do one tomorrow. I think we've got, there's not that many comments, but I think there's enough tips to like do a video. Plus there'll be a chat, so there'll be Stupid Idiots in the chat, I'm sure. So tomorrow, as long as I wake up early enough, I highly doubt I'd be reacting to the Blues North game, but I guess you never know. But there should be a tipping stream. There should be Stupid Idiots live. And who knows, maybe a ladder predictor, but no promises. I should have known already. It's overdue right now. Carlton would like to win a game soon as well. Tricky matchup against the Roos. 2 losses in a row. We need to get back in form. Yeah, it is the kind of game Carlton would lose. Alright, so it is quarter time at the GMHBA. That means I can actually listen to the Port game now. I can unmute it. I just don't want to listen to your commentaries. Rioli has got a goal. Richmond are making a game of this. 1 minute to go on the clock in that one. I was gonna suggest a Glad predictor after this stream, but like, I feel like with this round not over, it might not be as. I don't know. I prefer to do it when at the start of a round. Would be interesting though. Brisbane playing Sydney. Cards would lose against the Roos, David. Maybe a few years ago, but not now. Don't tempt fate, mate. We've seen some ridiculous results this year. Hawks 2024 equals Dogs 2016. Bro, I would love for that to happen, but I don't think it will. Sydney snapped a 2-game losing streak this year by smashing the Roos. Carlton will do the same. Let me check I haven't checked my comments yet. Still 27 seconds in the Port game. Now it is quarter time. Just replying to a comment. I think if the Hawks don't make the finals, that'd be a shame. Don't want them having it. I think we're ahead of schedule right now. I don't think, like, did anyone expect us to make finals before the season started? Like, now, fair enough. If you say it now, I understand why you're saying it. But at the start of the season, no one thought we'd be that high up. I think some people had us bottom. So. Hawks in 2024, Geelong in 2023. After importing 16 place, they made the finals, even not a bad start to the season. Man, I wouldn't mind that, you know. Getting to a prelim, only being competitive as well. It's not bad. It's not a bad place to be in. Mr. Kaz apologised for pinging him back as a Melbourne CBD, hasn't he? He definitely hasn't, mate. He's going to predict the Hawks to make finals before they had 4 or 5 big injuries at the beginning of the year. Interesting. I'll be right back. I won't be long. Give me like 2 minutes. Missed a minute of the second quarter of Geelong game. The Collingwood Magpies should be on the list. The Collingwood Magpies should be on the list 9 trillion times. They are reigning premiers, to be fair. Hey Ben, if you want to have some fun, 69-420 is a Freo fan, so you've both lost to Hawthorn, but you know. Still reigning premiers. It's not over until the new premier are crowned. Fair enough. That's my mindset as well. You're the champion until someone else is, no matter how bad your next season is. So I do agree with that. I don't think Brisbane were robbed last year. I wanted Brisbane to win as well. Like obviously, I really like the Brisbane Lions, but I don't think they were robbed last year. I know that play on call was a bit, wasn't a great decision, but I feel like throughout that game, I don't think the umpires were favouring anybody. But I would have liked Brisbane to win though. They were so close. That goal, that Charlie Cameron goal was way too early, man. He scored with 4 minutes left. 20 years without a finals win and drug saga. Okay then. He's a free fan. I apologize because I never win a premiership. You're welcome, by the way, guys. We're the reason I didn't have one. By the way, there's more stupid idiots coming. Obviously pre-recorded before this round, so some of the things I say will be quite funny now, considering the round's over. Yeah, there'll be one tomorrow. There'll be two on Monday, one on Tuesday, and then we'll have the live one tomorrow, I guess. So it's gonna be a bit weird watching some of the episodes, but you know, because I recorded it so late, it is what it is. Free, I have like 5 fans that want to subscribe to this channel. I sometimes wish they'd announce next year's AFL season very early, you know, instead of waiting till December. Because they've confirmed the gather round. Ben sent me a DM when on the day it was announced. They've confirmed the gather round, the exact dates. But I'm not booking. I'm not looking to book flights just yet. Because I kind of want to know like what's the round before, what's the round after. Is it possible I can also like because I want to see a game at Optus as well and a game at SCG. So I want to see. Oh, is there like a Sunday Perth game the week before that I can quickly go to Perth and watch a game, then go to Adelaide? Is there something like that? That's possible for me. But I'm gonna wait till December to find out, and like leaving it that late to book a flight in April. And it's not that cheap to go to Adelaide either, because I think there's I don't know because of the location or something, but it's a few £100s more to go to Adelaide compared to Melbourne or Perth or whatever. I don't know if that's because of more connections or something else. But I think it's only one connection to go to Adelaide from England. I think it's not as popular a route, I guess. Have I booked hotels to go around for price go crazy? I have actually not. Maybe I should. They need to know where teams finish though to decide which teams play each other twice, David. Also, who deserves prime time slots. So announce it in October. Why do we have to wait till December? They should announce it in October. How about that? The season's done. You need like 2 days to decide that. Come on now. I'm sure they have. It's not like they got one guy in a room just deciding everything. Sure, like I'm sure there's a lot of people involved. There's even technology involved. I'm sure. Guess Epic Indian is still in tears after that Pies Hawks game. Well, we got 2 Collingwood fans in the chat. To be fair, at least they were, at least they're brave enough to come out and say hello. They're not hiding away. If it was Richmond fans, they'd be crying in the chat or just not here at all. Like, What are my thoughts on Hawks win? So happy. Oh, I'm very happy, mate. Like, I don't like Collingwood at all. So, like, for us to smash them that much, it was a good feeling. I was waking up. I woke up and there was like 7 minutes left in the last quarter. I'm just like, the margin is what? The margin is what? I was just like, what? If only we beat Port Adelaide away. If only we didn't choke that. How many points was that lead? Yeah, it'd probably be a good game next week, to be fair. I agree with that. If they don't lose to Port Hawks, would be 5th right now. Don't remind me, mate. Don't remind me. Bro, Hawk should have. First of all, should have. Second, yes, we definitely should have done that. It doesn't turn off in English football leagues. Yeah. To be fair, though, with the Premier League, it's like players get basically a month off. Like they finish the season end of May, and because this year's a tournament, so like straight into tournament in June, ending in July, and then pre-season starts in July. So like when there's not an international tournament, players only get June off, whereas an AFL gets 6 months off. But yeah, if it's an international tournament, you might get less than a month. Clubs do give you a break. They do say, oh, if you play a tournament, you play all the way to the final, you can join up with the team late. But obviously you miss a bit of pre-season. But obviously, I think they kind of have to announce it early because it's literally like season ends end of May. June, there's no club football. July, pre-season starts. Early August, new season. So it's like, for that one, they kind of have to announce it early. With AFL, I get it. It's a 6 month gap, but I still wish they'd announce it like in October instead of waiting till Christmas time. Imagine losing to Adelaide at home cost you finals. It's possible, mate. Man United might have a good start to Euros. They're not being English players at the Euros. Maybe, maybe. Lions talking in the grass. Yep, Lions v Sydney will be a banger of a game. You're top four if you win, right? Goal for the Tigers. They've just scored another. Yeah, you're top four if you win. And you actually got a good chance of winning as well. Sydney are very good though, so you got to watch out. But you bring back. I mean, you've been a bit of win streak recently. You got to make that. You bring back the Gabba factor of last year. You'll be cooking. S&S some egregious misses in that game. If Pies don't make the 8 at this point, the way the rest of the 8 are going right now, I'm very excited how it will all play out, especially the finals. AFL players have it easy. So many buys and playlist games they have with sport codes. Yeah, to be fair, like AFL is very rough and physical. Obviously, a lot of tackling involved, but like even like rugby stuff, and their season's longer, so. I think NFL runs even shorter, right? How long is the NFL season? 18 weeks. 18 weeks of one bye. NFL's even shorter than AFL, and they've got more teams. No, sorry, they play 17 games during an 18-week period with one bye off. And there's 32 teams. There's 32 teams and they play that less. I mean, to be fair, NFL is like really like it's a big hit in that sport. Knock you out for days, mate. So how long the rugby runs quite long, doesn't it? Top 2 if Lions win, which is insane. Yep. I mean, Carlton would have to also lose to North, but yeah. You'd be temporarily top 2 with a win. What a turnaround, though, because you had a really bad start to the season. It's like you had no confidence at all. And just didn't recover from the grand final. But then, I think it was since the bye round, actually, you really regrouped and came back. NBA and NHL play 82 games, playoff games. Yeah, that makes sense. They play a lot. They play within days as well. Tigers win, our loss against Port will look pretty bad. So will our loss to Port as well. Both of our losses to Port will look terrible. Stengel has a mark. Oh, I thought he'd play on for a second. Bro, Geelong have gone a quarter and a half without scoring a goal, mate. In their own backyard. How did we lose by... How much did we lose by? 45 points to Geelong. Geelong have their first goal of the day. So Cats thrash Hawks, but only just beat Pies. Hawks thrash Pies, now Dogs thrash Cats. Question is, are the Dogs actually good, and can they show up more than 50% of the time? That remains to be seen. Baseball plays 160 games a season, almost as bad as Collingwood. It would be funny if the Dogs beat Sydney, Geelong, and Carlton in 3 weeks but lose to North. You never know. It's the tightest AFL season in history. Might be hard to replicate it. Oh, do. This game's a long way from over. Yeah, the margin ain't that high. Geelong has just got their first goal, and there's 10 minutes left in the second quarter, and the Bulldogs have not made it count that much. Pies kicked a goal in like the first 5 minutes, then kicked the second within with 5 minutes left in the third. Went almost 3/4 goalless. Damn, that's crazy. Mars 20 years without a finals win. It's funny watching Collingwood, Essendon and Freo fans in the chat arguing about who's taken the most L's. But we all know the answer's Freo. Pies were 1-12, 5 minutes left in the third. That's actually pretty crazy. Wait, what were they in the end? 9-13. So they scored 8 goals in just over a quarter. I just noticed that we scored 20-13. Which is a year we won the flag. It's an omen. Henry's just got a mark. Mr. Cat had a point about the collars. Maybe not bad as to wear walking down the street, but as a Guernsey, I don't know. It looks more like a polo shirt you'd get at a club shop. At least at the top, anyway. Goal for Henry. The game is definitely not over now. Hopefully Freo are in the finals if they make it. It's definitely possible. As a Collingwood fan, the amount of missed opportunities from the goal isn't new. Oh no, the Dogs are choking again. Story of the Dogs, mate. How did we choke to this poor Adelaide team? Look at them, man. They're drawing with last place. For flip's sake. I said that. I said that before Dixon even hit his set shot, but I knew he was gonna miss. 5-5-35, 5-5-35, eh? Check out the front bar to get the charts. Yeah, check it out. You want to know if there's an English football equivalent? I'm not sure there is, to be honest. We used to have something called, I mean, I think we still have it, but a thing called Soccer AM. Ironic because we don't call it soccer, but we had a Saturday morning show called Soccer AM. I think it's still going, but it's definitely not good now. It fell off massively. It used to be very good years ago. You might have heard of that one, to be fair, because I think they're showing other countries. But yeah, I don't know if there's a front bar equivalent, like a proper one. There are some like some football pundits are like have their own podcasts and stuff, so there are some funny things there. There's one with Gary Neville, Roy Keane, Ian Wright, and what's her name? England women's football. I can't remember her name. Jill. No, is her name Jill? I forgot. The one who looks like Harry Kane. But there's 4 people, and they chat in like a restaurant or something. That's funny. But yeah, but that's more like a recent thing as well. Soccer AM. You're trying, yeah. Try and watch more of the clips from like years ago, though. Maybe not the recent ones. Those don't usually choke. They don't show up right from the start. Can't wait till football starts in 3 weeks. Yeah, we're getting there, aren't we? We are getting there. Pre-season is, I mean, it might have started for some teams. Yeah, we got a friendly in 5 days against Bournemouth. We're playing Man United in America on the 28th. And Liverpool on the 1st of August. Our first league game, August 17th. We're getting there. We're getting there. That's an alarm. You don't care how much we beat Geelong, but as long as it's a win, I'll take it.
We're finished with 1-0.
Yeah, the overlap is the one that there's another show that's recent. It's like 4 people at a restaurant. I mean, that's recently anyway. I think they also got their own podcast area, but no, they just sit around the table and talk. But it's called The Overlap. That's like a recent show. That's pretty good. I don't know if it's a front bar equivalent, but it is fairly funny. Dogs need a new coach. So do Port Adelaide. David 1, people support Tigers. 2, support Carlton on the bar, David. That's a good program. Is that you're a Leeds fan, I hope you promotion. We'll see. We will see. Well, the Collingwood versus Essendon versus Freo argument has been joined with Mr. Cat, the Bulldogs fan. He is now joined in. It's a fatal 4-way match. Bond's own day goes around 12 after quarter time. Jai starting praying to go back to Championship League. They put the front bar on too late where you live. That's unfortunate. I kind of want Richmond to win this, just because it'd be funny. It would be so funny if Richmond win this game. Can you imagine? Who's your favourite pundits in the AFL? Don't really have any favourite pundits in the AFL, to be honest. Still be able to get front bar on YouTube every week. Imagine if there was a similar drafting system, similar to how there is for players in the AFL, but for coaches instead. A coach's drafting system, can you imagine? I think Craig has to reassess how the Pies go forward next season for sure. That's the way it goes when you live in rugby heartland. Oh, I see. Thought I'd do a poll just to see what you guys might want to see. Port need percentage. Richmond is the percentage booster teams, and they are struggling so badly. West Coast are embarrassing. Marsh, you know Brad Scott can't win a premiership, right? His regular season coach chokes in finals. Maybe he should manage Port Adelaide though. He should coach Port Adelaide then, because they do the exact same thing. They've done it so many times recent years. Do well regular season, choke finals. This year they're choking regular season as well. So many frauds in AFL. Justin Longmire is pretty trash too. So how do we lose to the Saints with 72 points? So Brad Scott has won finals at a dead North Melbourne club. Why did he say we need a new coach? Because you do need a new coach. Port Adelaide's coach is clearly not good enough. Mr. Hinckley, get out of here. Actually, no, stay there, because then you just keep failing. We all know Adelaide Crows are the better South Australian team anyway. I thought I'd get involved in the fight because we got Essendon fans versus Freo fans versus Collingwood fans versus Bulldogs fans in the chat. So I thought I'd join in by taking Port Adelaide. Richmond just scored again, by the way. They're staying in the game when it looked like Port might pull away a bit. There you go. A lot of chokes in finals. He's made 2 prelims with 7th and 8th. The guys who got to finals coach does nothing but win against the odds. Basically, second once your team makes finals and get a new coach. Essendon will be good for the next decade. You think the Eagles finish 18th? Well, if Richmond win this game, they might. Come on, Geelong, don't joke. At least Mask is bullying me rather than Davidoff. If Gold Coast win a final... I just realised Mask and Ben have both got the 2 months badge now. I just realised that. Oh, you've upgraded again. That's crazy. 2-month members. That's elite. I think that technically means you're in the 3rd month, I think, because obviously you would have had the normal badge first. Like the ones Mr. Cat and 69 have. If I lived in South Australia, I would definitely support the Crows. Yes, Epic Indian, that's what I like to see. 4-8 is terrible kicking. It is, and they're still winning against Geelong. I don't know, at the GMHBA. Like, what's going on? Please do an AFL Grand Final vlog. As in, like, what do you mean? Just vlog myself watching the game, or? I'm curious what you mean. Ban Ben Parsons out, ungrade the stupid idiot. Stupid idiot? Isn't that like the £40 one, mate? Wait, if you got to 2 months now, then maybe some other ones have expired. I'm curious. Is it still on 37? No, it's still on 37. So the ones on 2 months, you got Docker's Lover, Mars McGee, Ben Parsons, Captain LF, and Ravinho. Currently got Demon Fan Cat, Ross Strangio, Graz, and Thomas Fiddy on 1 month. So either theirs expires in the next few days or they've renewed. I mean, a couple of those are gifted, I think. Mr. Cat's on 29 days, so his might expire. 69 420 as well as 29 days. Ethan as well, 29 days. I think it's 28 days now though, because he upgraded a day later. Freya Robson 2015, thanks to Hawthorne injuring that 5. Unban Thomas Fiddy. That's his own fault, mate. Besides, before you gifted memberships, I'm pretty sure you asked me to ban him anyway. Or at least ban his alt accounts. Second, he had multiple warnings. He spammed my community posts. That's his fault. And then he decided to make another account and be racist on the chat. So he's definitely not coming back. Hey Ethan, if you unblock Mars McGee, I might unblock Thomas Fiddy. How about that? Let's see if he does it now. Because I know he won't do it, so... This is like, what are we doing there then? Porter just scored a goal. It is now 8 points. A bit too far. Come on, Richmond, get the next goal. They've got 23 seconds to do it. It is half time at the GMHBA. I don't know what's going on in Geelong, but... yeah. We know Thomas Fiddy's videos out. Nah, he's not. Nah, he's not. There is a definite immaturity gap between those two. Dog's kicking himself out of the game. I know, right? They could have taken advantage of this and like made it bigger than it is. Instead, Geelong are, they just need one good quarter and they can be back ahead. Everyone in this game is unhappy. There from my comments, the supporters from the rain, the Dogs from the kicking, Geelong playing so bad. And the freeway argument in this chat. Everyone's arguing with each other. It's a free-for-all. Who's in the granny this year? At this point, you can't tell. I think Sydney will be there. I think Sydney have shown a lot of quality. And I got a sneaky feeling they'll win in week 1, then they'll win the prelim, and they'll be in the grand final. Who the other one is, I don't know. What should be wrong now? Imagine if Sydney losing straight sets, and I've been like, oh. Giants Swans grand final. Can you imagine? I'm happy Hawks won. I bet on them because they don't lose. I get rich. Nice month for getting to use that money to get 50 more memberships. Sydney versus anyone's guess. But Swans are professional chokers in grand finals. But the question was, who's in the grand final? Not who's going to win it. So out of 13 votes, more people want me to wait till tomorrow to do ladder predictor. Not today. That is perfectly fine. Wow, Ben and Musk agreed on something. Jeez. Now we just need AFL Legend to come out and start attacking both of them. AFL Legend be like, how dare you diss my team? We're not grand final chokers. Tigers, Eagles for sure. You know what I reckon, right? Just to spice things up, right? I think the bottom 4 teams should play a final series. The worst, they play a final series, right? And they determine who's getting the spoon. How that works, I don't know, because you have to lose to get the spoon. But regardless, I think it would be very funny. What do we say? A bottom 4 final series. At least the Swans make grand finals. True. Imagine Hawks grand final. I'd love it if we won. It'd be very stressful if you lost. I'd be very nervous the whole grand final, mate. Giants where you picked the Premiership at the start of the season. They're mine as well. I don't know what's happened to them. But yeah, they're looking better now. Hopefully they're back on the up. Is this shit what happens on the stream? No, not really. But everyone's fighting each other now in the chat. I'm just like, oh no, what's going on? You're signing up to coordinate that shit, like the Belgian Pro League do. Honestly, I don't know how their format works, so I have no idea. I know that the German one, there's a team from Germany that plays against a team from the second league, and they play each other over two games. If the team in the German league wins, they stay in the league. If they lose their position to the other team. I know there's that system, but I don't know how the Belgian one works. What do you mean? What's happened to them? They're third. Yeah, but it's partly because of the tight ladder, and also they were struggling quite a lot until the last few rounds. Until that game against Carlton that they won. They weren't looking that great. Regardless of results. Had a poor enough record over the years, but definitely very hopeful that the grand final experience of 2022 will do us good. Hopefully we make it to the granny and win this time. We shall see. What's Eddie Betts cooking? What's this? You said US don't use goal difference, they use results against each team. What happens if England win that one game? and all 3 teams. Yeah, so if everything's a draw, then it goes to what's it, goal difference won't matter. So it might go to goals scored. It eventually goes down to yellow cards as well. If you get more yellow cards, you get eliminated sometimes. I think that happened at the World Cup once as well, but World Cup obviously goes in goal difference anyway. But I think it goes down to yellow cards sometimes. This team has more yellow cards, they're eliminated. Sometimes it just goes down to that. They look at every possible factor. They go to head-to-head first. World Cup is goal difference first, but head-to-head first. Then I think it's goal difference. Then I think it's goal scored. And eventually goes to yellow cards. And red cards as well, I guess. Yeah, it goes to cards. It goes to cards. It says disciplinary points. And if the cards are equal, then it will go to... I don't know what they go to after that. Something ridiculous, like world rankings or whatever. You miss Fox Footy, haven't got it anymore. Have I trolled over A4 reactors? I have not. David has been doing this, who's going to win this game thing at the start of the stream anymore. Well, maybe I don't have to do it, mates. I'm looking at the Deadpool Wolverine trailer right now. Very fun. I'm looking forward to that one. Don't know if I should watch... I want to watch Twisters as well. I don't know if I'm going to watch it today or tomorrow. So most of you would prefer wait till the round ends without a predictor, which is fair enough. It is a fairly close vote, though. I'm curious to know your opinions on this. Because my answer is, obviously, if they want to be successful, then yes. David watches every movie known to man. Do I? That's like 2 movies out of like at least 10, mate. I do love watching movies though. That's why I got a membership at cinema. Like £19 a month or something. As many as I want, as long as I watch like 3 movies. Now it's even because the price is going up. Now if I watch 2 movies a month, then I've made my money back. Especially Marvel movies. Oh yeah, I'm very excited for next week. DC as well though. Many of you will know that I'm a Batman guy more than anything. And he's of course not Marvel. I just watch Pies whenever on Channel 7. Except the only 2 good Pixar films the last 10 years. What are you talking about? Toy Story 4 is a good film. You lot are just dumb. It's like the Gold Coast Pixar Library. No, it's not, mate. That's more like Cars 2. No, Toy Story 4 was a good ending for Woody. Toy Story 3 was a good ending for Andy, and Toy Story 4 was a good ending for Woody. They're doing a fifth one though, but that's unnecessary. That's too much. I'm looking forward to Shrek 5 though. Let's go DreamWorks. Sorry, just talking to my work friends. It's the last day of work. Although the ones I'm talking to have already left. Next is gonna say Lightyear is good. And Lightyear wasn't good, mate. I don't know, I don't know what they were doing there, but it did not work at all. All three of those are great series, but their fourth sequels were underwhelming. Who refuses to watch Inside Out and Coco? Well, I didn't refuse to watch them. I just didn't get the chance to watch them. What are you talking about? I can put them on a Movie Monday to watch, Movie Monday list if you want. I'm not refusing to watch those. I just haven't watched them. I watch a lot less. Like most of the kids' movies I watch now are like sequels of old ones. I don't go to watch that many animated movies nowadays. Like the one called Soul, I only watched that one because it was on Disney Plus during COVID. If that was in cinemas, I would not have gone to see it. So it's just like, if Coco came out during COVID, I would have watched it on Disney Plus. It's just if Toy Story released a fourth one, of course I'm gonna watch it because I grew up with the first three. It's like, come on now. Should do movie reactions. I see a lot of them do YouTube pretty well. Epic Ending. I used to do movie reactions like to a full movie. I used to like have a camera recording me for 2 hours. It wasn't really that well received. Not many comments. One of them got more dislikes than likes, and it's just like it's like it's a lot of time to be wasting just to not people not like it. So, and I don't have the time to like make an edit of it. But it's something to consider. Why every Shrek since Shrek 2 has been bad. Yeah, I know, but that's why I want another one because it's been so long. But because I've already said most of the kids' movies I watch are sequels of old ones. It's been a long time since the last Shrek, and I feel like they have a chance to redeem themselves because 3 was bad, 4 was awful. I don't remember the fourth one if I'm being honest with you. It's like I'm looking forward to the fifth one because it's been so long, and it's been so long since the last good one, which is Shrek 2. Shrek 1 and 2 were bloody incredible. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing those beloved characters back more than anything. Shrek 4 overrated? No one rates it, mate. What do you know overrated? Are you trying to say Shrek 4 was good? Inside 2 is out, so I'm not watching the first one and the second one. I'll check it out eventually. You just had to watch Trap. Is that the spider one, or is that a different one? I know there's a movie about a killer spider that makes a squeaky noise. Ethan said he blocked me because of the poll. How's he still in the chat then? Ken Hinckley is not good enough. Why does Ethan think Ken Hinckley is good enough? Ethan does not want Port Adelaide to win. If he says don't sack Ken Hinckley, come on, man. Dogs have kicked 10 points. What the heck? The perfect excuse for him to watch it. He watched all 3 Kung Fu Pandas and lead up to 4, but not Inside Out 2. Yeah, but I watched Kung Fu Panda beforehand. Plus, that was Mr. Cat's idea for a start. Mr. Cat said I should watch the first 3, and I listened to that idea. And I watched them, and it's like, because I don't remember them. Because I remember the first one, parts of it, and I didn't remember the second or the third one. Mr. Cat was just like, how could you not remember? There's a 4th one coming. I didn't even know it was coming until he said it. It was last year's season, I think he said it. And I was just like, okay, fine. I remember the first one, I thought it was good. I don't remember the second or third. I watched the first 3 again, and then I watched the 4th one. But like, I've watched those before. It's not like I watched Inside Out -1 10 years ago to know what Inside Out 1 and 2 is. Like, these are completely different things. Oh, what's going on? You already mentioned it because you see many creators try out, but yeah, fair enough. I think an edited down version with clips would be good, but like it's just so much editing time, and I don't have the time. You said overheated. Overheated. Bro said overheated. Man thinks there's an oven. He thinks he's cooking. He's broken the stove, mate. He ain't cooking anything. He probably watches Chef Thriller. Who's Chef Thriller? Is that a female? Sounds like a woman's name. She watches Chef Thriller's Shrek videos. He swears Shrek 4 is good. Shrek 4 is the worst one out of the 4, mate. What are you talking about? It goes like this, okay? Shrek 2, Shrek 1, Puss in Boots, Puss in Boots 2, Shrek 3, then a huge gap, a pile of shit, Shrek 4. That's the ranking of Shrek movies. If you think I like Shrek 4, you're off your head. That's like the lowest bar. It's a lower bar than the bar that's on the floor. The bar's on the ground. That's why I'm looking forward to Shrek 5, because it can't be worse than Shrek 4. And I'm also looking forward to the nostalgia, because it's been a long time since we've seen Shrek. So it's Kung Fu Panda 4. I mean, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's the weakest one out of the 4. But I don't think it's that bad. Did he just say Puss in Boots is better than 2? Yes. What do you mean? Well, Davidoff swore, I know. But it's like, how long have we been streaming? How long have I been live? How long have I been? Oh, 1 hour 33 minutes into the stream, it'll be fine. YouTube won't demonetize me for that. 11 years, no premierships. Wasn't, oh yeah, Ravino, where did you come from, Ravino? Bro, when you said 11 years, no premierships, I thought you were talking about Hawthorne. I'm just like, how dare you? Even though it's been 9 years. No, I've sworn on stream multiple times. Port have just got a goal. The margin might be getting a bit bigger now. Now, Ravina's not Mr. Catsall. You said he was Thomas Footy's, though. But I am not having the slander that the idea that Toy Story 4 is not good is so stupid. It is a good film. So stop this. It may not be the best one. It definitely isn't. But it is good. Just because I haven't watched Inside Out doesn't mean I don't like it. I haven't watched it. I don't judge movies I don't watch. That's stupid. Until you watch a film, you can never judge it. So I've never watched Inside Out, and I don't understand this flipping motion that I refuse to watch it. I'm not refusing to watch Inside Out. I just haven't watched it. That's all it is. I just haven't. Just relax. Relax. They are your outs, mate. Yeah, I don't believe you, mate. Alright, so most of you have decided that Ken Hinkley should be sacked. I agree. And I feel like half the 43% just want him to stay just so Paul can keep losing. Has Ethan actually blocked me? Is that why he's not in the chat anymore? Or is his messages still... I mean, the messages still be there. This is Cat's third goal in the whole game, you know. It's the third quarter. He won't watch Coco because it's got no white characters in it. Why'd you... what are you talking about? What's going on? Most of my favourite movies have white people in it. As a majority as well, I'm fairly certain. Let me think. Oh, The Dark Knight. Oh, yeah. Oh, Batman white. Jim Gordon white. The villains are all white. What are we doing here? You think I don't like white people? What's going on? I don't discriminate. White, black, brown, everything in between. Everyone is accepted in Davidoff's mind. Unless you're a criminal. Then obviously that's not, you know, that's not about race. You're just a dickhead. So then, oh, he swore again! Oh! I only judge people on their actions, mate. Not what they look like. I don't know who you think I am. Flippin'. Don't watching movies not good. They're not for children. I do, yes. Let me see. You only watch movies with all white cast. Oh, so now I'm pro white people. Make your mind up, Mask. I wish I always had the chat up. Basically, guys, Mask McGee made an alt account called LGBT Activist, and he started spamming weird comments. He typed something really strange, and I'm just like, yeah, you're out of here. None of the comments had anything to do with the LGBT community, just the name of the account. But he was clearly Master McGee's out. That's why he's been so pissed about it ever since. I'm trying to... Where's my webcam? I'm trying to put like a list of movies I've seen. Okay, so The Beekeeper, One Life. That's about the guy who saved kids from Nazis in World War II. The Boys in the Boat, also in World War II. Hitler's in this one. It's so funny watching him. Priscilla, Poor Things, The Holdovers, Argyle. What's The Color Purple? Oh, that's the other film. So, okay, that's we've got one kids movie there. Civil War was like clearly someone's wet dream. Civil War was that's about an American Civil War. If was a kids movie, so that's 2. Garfield, that's 3. Despicable Me, that's 4. Yeah, I've been watching Star Trek recently. Never seen them before. Yeah. Oh, this one's sad. That is a great zombie movie. I recommend Train to Busan. Bloody watch it. There's a kids movie there. These two from my this one was from my granddad. He recommended me. I watched Sea of Sand. It's a good film to be fair. These two were sad. This one was Mask. Mask recommended me this one. Days of Thunder. And Predestination. This is a weird parody gangster film. Oh, that one was depressing. So was that. These two were very depressing. Look, Mr. Cat, mate, you're trash. That's what's up. You're trash. Yeah, you're just trash. Anyway, enough of that. And obviously Deadpool. Deadpool is coming up. Nice rated R movie. You thought it was something good. It is something good. Train to Busan is a good film. Most of it takes place on a train, as you'd expect. I'm unblocked now. Why don't you unblock Master McGee as well, mate, while you're at it? Surely the Bond is getting paid under the table to miss easy set shots. Yeah, he is awful today, not gonna lie. A4 Legend. Well, who said it? Who said he was awful? Was that you, Ben? Or was it A4 Legend? Or was it T? I think it was T. Cullen. Or was it? No, who was it? Someone said Bond is something about Bond. He's not up to speed. How many people are members of the Popcorn in Bed Patreon? So did she earn those subscribers on Patreon or on YouTube? Because that's a key question. Because she does edited YouTube reactions, which I clearly don't have time for. If you want to volunteer to edit it, sure, mate. you get all the movie clips, and you put my full reaction together. But that was you trolling. Bond is second for the most goals kicked this year for midfielder. You wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that usually, mate. It doesn't look like it. Right now, it looks like a fraud. Just got an interesting message. Ken Hinckley is getting sacked at the end of the season. They should sack him now, mates. They might have to be able to save their season at this point. So David's being paid over $50,000 a month. A month? No, I clearly am not. I'd like to get £50 a month, mate, let alone $50. Hello, Razorlay, welcome. The referee is back. The umpire. Yeah, so Popcorn in Bed, she actually puts the clips of the film in the edited YouTube reaction and then uploads the main one on Patreon. What makes you think I got time for that? I can consider reacting to a movie because I got a camcorder that goes as long as I want it to go, and I used to do those reactions. Did a 3-hour movie before, so I can do that and put it on YouTube But if you think I got the time to edit it down to like a 30-minute video and put clips in, what's going on? That's a lot of effort, mate. What teams do I not like? Who, me? What? I should be talking about AFL. Yeah. Collingwood, Essendon, Geelong, North Melbourne. Those are the main ones. I don't really like Gold Coast, if I'm being honest with you. People thought I'd say Richmond, don't they? I don't even hate Richmond, I just like winding their fans up. They're so easy to trigger. You could hire one of you to do the editing. So who's going to do the editing then? Just get 7 jobs and do 1 per day for the week. That's not how it works, mate. If you do one day a week for a work job, you get paid for that 1 day. That's not like officially that's 7 salaries, but that's still like basically doing that's basically doing 1 job every day. If that's not exactly what it means, but you know what I mean. Who cares about him English? I think you mean Tim, mate. I should react to movies every week, but you have AFL in the screen. What? So what, you want a setup like this by watching film instead of the game? Really confuse everyone. So I'm just going to sit here reacting to Batman Begins, and meanwhile there's an AFL game in the background. They're watching Bontempelli and Mr. Said Shot, and he just, why are you talking about Batman? What's going on? Well, my thoughts on West Coast. Well, whether I like them or not. I don't hate them. I like Freo more, but I don't hate them. Another goal for the Tigers. They're not dying just yet. I'm watching that game on silent. I've got the commentary on for the Geelong game. But every time I look at the Richmond game, there's a goal going in. Or at least a shot. What happened to holding the ball if you get tackled after taking the ball in the ruck? Did they change it? Honestly, no clue, mate. The rules change like every year. If you're asking who cares about Tim English, that's us 2023 or Australian people. Yeah, that was last year, mate. We're in 2024. You tip Richmond. I'd tip Port Adelaide, but I would love it if Port Adelaide lost this game. That'd be hilarious. This game is like the 2020 season, basically no goals and scrappy games. I'm actually trying to remember the 2020 season right now. It's not coming to my mind. Is that the one where Richmond beat Geelong? Is that season? Or is that 2021? No, that was 2021. 2020 was... Wait. No. No, 2021 was Melbourne. Yeah, that was Melbourne. To be fair, Melbourne smashed everyone in that premiership. There's a bit more goals in the finals. David already reads my comments that are stupid. But that's 95% of your comments. It's hard to see your good ones if you're commenting bollocks most of the time. Search up Seb Screen after the stream and see what I mean in the movie reactions. I'm not saying do the reactions, just to understand what I mean. Seb Screen. The flip is Seb Screen. Oh, it's one word. Yeah, he's doing he's reacting to the movie. It's edited down, but I'm just saying, a 2.5 hour or 3 hour movie, whatever, even if it's just 2 hours, editing that down to like a reaction and then having the clips as well. That's a long time for one video. I can do the reaction because I watch movies anyway. So I can do like I can have a camera recording me for 2 hours. That part's not a problem. It's editing it down into a video with clips. It's like, come on now. It's a couple good marks at the same time in both games, yeah. No, it's not a mark in the Richmond game. Sorry, I saw the wrong thing there. Freaking Ape. Freaking Ape Live is David's brother. Who's Freaking Ape Live? David acts like he gets millions of comments every second and doesn't acknowledge good ones. I only acknowledge the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. I do not acknowledge Mr. Katz. Who's Freaking Ape Live? Is this like an actual channel? Freaking Ape Live South Park. He doesn't even look like me. What you've done is you've looked at another brown man and say he looks like Davidoff. He looks nothing like me. You're capping. You're capping massively. McMaster's just seen 2 Asian men and thought, yeah, they both look the same. Flippin' heck. I should react to someone react to my reaction. Has someone reacted to my reaction? To react to that? I listen to Bogus from Mars McGee, Docker's Lover, Meme Number, and Graz, yet ignore you. Nah, mate, I literally, I read all your Bogus too, mate. You write Bogus more than at least 2 of those people. You definitely write more Bogus than Meme Number. Meme Number doesn't write that much bollocks, he just copies other people. You, however, GB, how you doing? Welcome. I swear it's been a while. Were you here in last week's stream? David only reads first half of comments, then replies to it and ignores the rest. I don't know about that one, Chief. Just pause both games and stop talking until I come back. I got to go to the shed and get some drinks. Why have you got drinks in your shed? What's going on? You having a barbecue? What's happening? Rickroll people. Another Salty Dockers fan. Oh, you're a Salty Dogs fan, mate. So it could be worse. Miss! Ah, he's not missed. Goal for Port. Yeah, don't have that 69 420. Don't have that. You got to go back at him now. You got to call him out on his bollocks. You said Hawthorn are going to make finals. Yeah, you were salty that I didn't tip Hawthorn, mate. So, yeah, you're literally, your team is winning by 21 points right now, and you are salty. If he were to do that, might as well just do that for the... Do that for the what? Oh, that's who you're applying to. You're filing a lawsuit for wrongful comments against you. You're a cat, mate. You have as much rights as what your owner gives you. It seems like you don't like Port the most. Nah, I just think Ken Hickney should be sacked. And I like Adelaide more. So it's like... If anything, if I wanted Port to lose, I'd say Ken Hickney should stay. Because clearly he's a failure with them. You are the next Martin Luther King. Of course, yeah. Of course. And I'm the Wolverine. Mr. Cat, you're just a salty Dogs fan and hates the Bulldogs, missing goals and hates autocorrect. So there. Oh, you got him there. Jeez. David is racist towards cats. Can you be racist towards cats? He's salty that Geelong smash Hawthorn every game. Mate, Geelong have scored averaging like a goal a quarter, and you can't even beat them convincingly. 13, mate. 13 behinds. 13. You've hit more behinds than their scores combined. And think you're associated with Geelong. Look, you've got a blue and white cat in your profile picture. Those are the colours of Geelong, who are called the Geelong Cats. The confusion is easy to make. Me number just types your name and Mossbaggy names all the time. And you just type misspelled words. How have we gotten to the point of our lives while watching a stream with a cat filing a lawsuit? I'm so proud of myself. You're proud of yourself for that? Interesting. My community Google Chrome freezing. I would like to add mask YouTube Studio freezing. Okay. Well, you kept talking in pauses. That's so rude. Okay, buddy. Not all of us put our drinks in sheds. Some of us put them in the fridge or cupboards. Going for Geelong. TV freezing as well. Why's your TV freezing? You're watching on Chrome, aren't you? Have you got like a TV to turn on? Dogs fans like me know that dogs can win, but we get frustrated when we can't kick. No, you're just professional joke artists, mate. We all saw what happened last year. Of course, David always brings up last year. You bring up previous years all the time, mate. Mr. Cat was probably like 8 in 2016, and he bandwagoned onto the Dogs. Because they won, but then they became a joke right after. That's why he's so mad. That's also why he doesn't go to games. Like, he'll go to games when he thinks they'll definitely win, and then they lose, and he doesn't go again. He's like, you know, I'm staying at home, mate. He could bring up the 2021 grand final. Yeah, I could have brought that up instead. I just brought it up last year. I brought up your losses to Hawthorn and West Coast last year. I could have gone further back, mate. I was being nice. Unfortunately, Port Adelaide have now woken up. It is now 20 points. Luckily for the Cats, Geelong have missed another shot. Sorry, luckily for the Cats, Bulldogs missed another shot. My bad. David hindered time. English 2023 season. I hindered time English. Bro said time English. I think you mean Tim English, mate. What happened last year? Basically, Jai, the Western Bulldogs didn't make the finals because they lost consecutively to West Coast and Hawthorn. Two teams that were really low down the ladder. Dogs got flashed by Essendon this year. I know, right? They got embarrassed. Essendon just dominated the entire game. Besides, if the Dogs did win that grand final, we'd be so hated as a club. Would you? I'm pretty sure if you won that, I'm sure Magpies fans would not have minded. Blues fans, Dons fans, they wouldn't have minded seeing Melbourne lose the grand final. That's the wrong yaw, Mr. Cat. See, he always writes you see what I mean? 90% silly comments. Acting like the Dogs deserved finals last year. Yeah, you didn't deserve it because you couldn't beat Hawthorn and West Coast. If just 2 of those 14 behinds were goals, this game would be over. I know, right? Like, what are you doing, man? Need a Richmond comeback, though. Wake up, Tigers. What's embarrassing is you getting thrashed by... I thought... Hey, that's a goal for Richmond. That's a good set shot. I thought he missed for a second. I got distracted by a great shot from Richmond. Anyway... what's embarrassing is you getting thrashed by Geelong after like 6 wins in a row, yet this presumably bad dog side is dominating Geelong without kicking straight. I think you've exposed yourself, mate, because you said we were favourites against Collingwood. But so the getting thrashed by Geelong does matter then, doesn't it? So we were not favourites then. Essendon and a master choke artist. I'd love the decent choke finals again. And David's going to keep correcting my English because he has no comeback. Nah, mate. Earlier in the stream, you said we were favourites against Collingwood. When I mentioned that we got smashed by Geelong, you disregarded it, and now suddenly our smashing to Geelong matters now. Okay, buddy. Change your tune a little bit. Mr. Cat, Robert Murphy for over 0 premierships. Yeah, I remember 2021, despite me liking the Dogs more, I wanted Melbourne to break their drought. He's going to keep ironing my comments too. I think Mr. Cat's just a little bit salty, you know. I don't think he's had his owner's not giving him breakfast this morning, clearly. He's waiting for that IAM's pouch. He's definitely an IAM's cat. He definitely strikes me as an IAM's cat. I don't know if you've got IAMs in Australia, so the joke might go over your heads. You were favourites in Collingwood. Nah, I disagree. Is that all I'm seeing here is Mr. Cat is winning. Mr. Cat's team is winning by 23 points, and yet he is pissed at me for not reading his comments properly. So, I think this leads me to believe that he's actually a Geelong fan, because he's very angry right now. And look, his profile picture being Mr. Cat, the same colours as Geelong, the Geelong Cats. You know, he's secretly a Geelong fan. Cameron, goal. 52 seconds left in the third. Geelong staying in the game. In with a chance. I think Mr. Cat's trying to get on the list. Yeah, he is. Because he is typing the weirdest things at the moment. His head is gone and yet his team is winning. His team is winning the entire game. David only points out when the Dogs do bad. Okay, buddy. Okay. Acting like I wasn't full of praise for them in 2021 where you were like the top 2 teams of Melbourne for 10 rounds. I actually like the Dogs. They're like 6th. If I was to rank like which teams I like the most, they'd be like 6th. It seems like it's your fault, Mr. Cat. If I disregard the Dogs, it's your fault, mate. You're the reason. It's like Richmond, right? I don't dislike Richmond. I actually like Richmond. Because of their fans, I find Richmond a bit more annoying than I used to. It's another goal for the Tigers. They're not going down without a fight. Jack Gillingham was great today, putting the Pies to sleep. Yeah, the Hawk Ball was in full effect. You just want to ignore 4 comments in a row of mine. I just start annoying more just to like just to like piss him off. Like he won't be a member in about 2 days, so you know. Tigers coming back. I hope they do, mate. It would be great to see them do it, especially in this kit. This is their best kit in my opinion. Mr. Cat, are you still abusing your cats for dragging them out of their hiding spots? Dogs by 13. It is quarter time. 1 minute 33 left in the other game. I said quarter time. It's free quarter time. It's 1 quarter to go. Bro's the definition of opposite day. So Mr. Cat thinks that cats don't hide, which is dumb because they do actually hide. They don't hide all the time, but they do hide. I remember the day after he said that there was a cat hiding under a car. Bro, we literally said they hide. We didn't say they hide 24/7. So like, I don't know, understand why you're saying, why do I see cats jumping over fences literally all the time, sneaking into people's houses? What, do you watch cats 24/7, mate? Do you stalk a cat 24/7? That's weird. Why are you stalking cats, mate? What's going on? Which team does Mr. Cat does support? Yeah, sure. We'll do that. It seems Mr. Cat's easy to trigger today. I don't know what's up with him. He got up on the wrong side of bed this morning. We'll see. We'll see what happens in this poll. Bro said I'm a cat myself. Yeah, you are. But you're just one cat, mate. Plus, you do hide, mate. You go hiding after every stream. This is the longest you've survived in one stream. You normally go hiding after a quarter. we need to tag the bloke who got 30 disposals and 2. Alright, when the dogs are going better now, and I'm going to try not to rant about them anymore. I know 69, right? 69 is the most sane person here, and Ben as well. And T. Colin. My cat hides whenever someone comes to our house. See, there's another cat that hides. Mr. Cat describing cats hiding is by jumping over fences into houses to hide, and says they aren't hiding. Well, out of 7 people, most of you think he supports Geelong. You can't see that on the stream screen because it doesn't update like that. Because you kind of got to vote yourself. But I remember trying last time, it didn't work because I had to because mine on the screen it's not a screen record, but I type the link of the stream in, and it generates the chat. But when I type in the link of the stream, it's through a. It's not logged in. It's like a logged out version of YouTube. So you can't vote in polls because you're logged out. I could remove the sign, but then it just removes it from it completely. So I just wait till the poll ends. This game is way too close given its 11 scoring shots to 23. I know, just too many misses, mate. He supports neither. He really supports the Geelong Bulldogs or the Western Cats. The Western Cats actually sounds like a good name, to be fair. Sounds better than Western Bulldogs. I hope so. Davidoff and Davidoff Films vote in this poll. To be fair, they won't in this one. David decided must be fine agrees with him with something. We've agreed on many things, mate. I don't know what you mean. You're the one that gets happy when people agree with you. Where's the poll? Just displayed on your screen. See, Mr. Cat is hiding from the poll. Unbelievable. Any of you are sub to this account of yours, please unsub your personal account. So we have determined that Mr. Cat is a Geelong fan. that is now official. That is now facts. Just explains how Mouse McGee went quiet as soon as you said that. Yeah, Mouse McGee goes to the shed, mate, to get a drink. Because normally there's a cat hiding in his shed, so he's got to go and give it some cheese. Then Parsons says the one who supports Collingwood Magpies, and the Collingwood Magpies aren't making finals this year. They still might, the ladder is tight. And he deleted his comment. What comment? What are you talking about? Maybe he's from Laverton or someplace halfway between Footscray and Geelong. Mr. Cat still hasn't explained how cats hiding behind fences isn't a cat hiding. Yeah, Mr. Cat, you want to explain? David's trying to ignore the facts, trying to be funny. Mate, you're not trying to get on the list. You're typing weird troll comments, mate. What? Cats don't hide. They jump over fences. How does that mean they don't hide? Now what's going on? It's like there's no correlation there. Is he still in the shed? Bro, maybe the cat is Mr. Cat. Cats only hide their own danger. Well, that's a complete lie. Sometimes cats hide to jump on their prey. For one. I know a friend of mine who has a kitten, and he hides all the time until he gets food. That's when it comes out. Any cat near you is in danger, Mr. Cat. Are you accusing Mr. Cat of being a cat abuser? I think this might be slander. He really might do a lawsuit now. Look, Mars McGee, you're about to be in danger if you keep that attitude up. Whoa! He's abusing cats. Suddenly he wants to abuse Mars McGee. He's proper threatening Mars McGee. And he's threatening me as well. Whoa! Bro, what's going on? This guy's head is gone. All this while his team is winning as well. Fourth quarter's just started. Bro, Mr. Cat is first. Mars McGee accuses him of abusing cats, and he's getting very defensive. Meanwhile, I don't even say that. Mars McGee said that, not me. Bro, this is crazy. Don't tell me he's done a Kurt Zuma. Hey, he might have. You can't trust people like Kurt Zuma. My days. David and Mars McGee are scared. You sound shook, mate. You sound like you sound like you you are off your head. Mr. Cat needs to be reported to the Cat Protection Society. Is that a thing? It's a handicap match between David and Mask versus me. No, it's not. Everyone else in the chat are in the groan. You are definitely not grown, mate. Mr. Cat needs Paw Patrol to save himself. No, Paw Patrol will beat him up, mate. Shut up, Ben Parsons. You have no word on this matter. Well, why are you shouting at Ben now? What did Ben do? Why is Ben catching a stray out of nowhere? What's going on? Why have we gone so toxic? Oh, Stengel, what are you doing, man? The Dogs have dodged a massive bullet there. My days. Must mean Davidoff are the same person. No, we're definitely not, mate. 9 for Port. Ben Parsons hates Freo, that's why. Huh. Wasn't that like an hour ago? That's a very long drawn out comeback. David, the guy that puts all the subscribers on a list, is talking about him being toxic. Excuse me. Bro, you've been here how many years? And you don't know that Stupid Idiots is a joke? Come on now. There's no way that now he just exposed himself because he takes Stupid Idiots seriously. Bro's angry that I got his name on a clipboard on the other side of the world. Man's angry all the way from Australia, mate. I'm rich, thank God for Duckman. Oh, you put a bet on certain things, yeah? I don't hate Freo, I just think they won't win the Premiership. I agree, mate. No flag mantle, only flop mantle. Bro has exceeded CM Punk Drew McIntyre levels of hypocrisy. You what? Should Mr. Cat be banned? Nah, maybe not banned. Maybe a timeout. Just to let him sit in the corner thinking about threatening people. I need a bottle of water, jeez. Just like Gold Coast, Mr. Cat is making threats. He needs to be timed out. Who is Duckman? Waitman. Oh, you're slandering him. They just lost to Good Hawks team. He gets like 4 free kicks a game for ducking. Timing out proves you're scared of a little cat. Okay, buddy. Excuse me. Stupid Idiot says his professional occupation. I think he's prime right now. They injured Nat 5, that's why Hawthorn won. Nah, mate, we won because we're better than you. My scratching press about to be replaced by you and Mars McGee. Well, he is going to... Mr. Katz is going to scratch me and Mask. This guy has some weird fetishes. This guy is into some weird stuff. You can tell this guy, like, goes on Google, incognito mode, VPN on. He goes on Pornhub, and he types in the weirdest things about scratching. That's what he's into. That's his kink. This guy has completely lost his head. He is threatening different types of assault on us. He's gonna scratch us. You barely ever. How often do you see someone's threatening to How often do you see someone come up to you and say, "I'm gonna scratch you, mate"? We can use a drop trap to catch Mr. Cat. The new horror movie in 2025, The Scratching Cat. You're locked in the house for 24 hours, and there's a cat looking to scratch people. Crazy assumptions. Now, mate, you threatened to scratch us. You threatened to replace a scratching pole with us. Instead of scratching a pole, you want to scratch me and Mars McGee. That's what you threatened to do. That's what, it's definitely a fetish. Because no one who wants to fight someone says, "I'm going to scratch you, mate." No one threatens to do that. Okay? You are into some weird stuff. You're on something. My days, mate. Mr. Cat and the Adventures of Finding Master McGee. That'd be a good mini-series on Disney Plus. Maybe too explicit for Disney, though. Who says scratching purse are used for scratching? You can use it as a bathroom. Wait, you want to use me and Mars as a bathroom? Wait, it gets even worse. He wants to use me and Mars McGee as a bathroom. Say, what do you want to do to us? What are you trying to do to us? He wants to use us as a bathroom. It gets even worse. What's going on? You really think I'd fly all the way to the slums of London to scratch you? It's clear. It's a clear joke, David. Just like today's Stupid Idiots is a clear joke, and yet you took it seriously. So the irony is crazy. The hypocrisy is off the chains. Garfield, the horror edition. I think he's missed his medication. What is this turning into, mate? Look at Mr. Cat. It's his fault, mate. Can we type at 69420 time it says yes, then some user's name? Ah, that's not enough. Also, Mr. Cat literally said he'd fly all the way to London to scratch me. He's got problems, this guy. I read that the second time and it's just sinking in what he said. He'd never get any messages out. He said shut up mask, he said something different there. If you vote yes, I will time someone out. I'm not telling you who though. At this point, David, I think you want me to scratch you. Nah, you want to scratch me, mate, and I'm trying to avoid that. I'll be calling the police. Oh, no one wants to time anyone out, eh? That's interesting. Well, Geelong are going to lose. Yeah, they need 4 goals. Unanswered. I think the Dogs are doing well enough. Geelong have just not turned up today. Luckily for the Dogs because they've been missing a lot. It's a good win though. It's much more impressive than the round 23 one last year because last year Geelong were already out of the finals contention. This year's a different context. Geelong actually can do something with a win. He said he'd fly to London to use me as a bathroom. Yeah, it's very strange. Mr. Cat using all his ults. As always, these streams are just 0% A4 overlay and 100% random fights in chat. I'll be the bigger man and not scratch the 4'11" man. You've never even seen Mars McGee, mate. How do you know he's 4'11"? I don't think we understand who fetishes Mr. Cat. Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah, I can read your comments. They're literally on the screen, mate. I'll take that, Master, as a compliment, as my presence increases David's viewership. No, it doesn't, though. The viewership still goes up when you're gone, mate. Because you're normally gone after quarter time. And the stream still goes mental. He just called David a little person. Yeah, Mr. Cat is racist towards midgets. See, that sentence makes no sense, but according to the IQ of this chat, it makes sense. How dare you? How dare you insult little people? Ridiculous. I'm also 5'8". Mr. Cat says you who's a cat. Right, let's do a new poll. Felinism. David's racist towards angry cats like yourself. What's the fourth option? What should I do? Here's a new poll for you. I put one option where you're not timing anyone out. Just like, just a fun option. Femi's probably had much longer left in the stream. Yeah, well, we better hope it's not an option, mate. You better hope that's not the one that wins. What are the timeout options? Let me check. Okay. There's a 24-hour one as well. That's funny. Can you imagine 24-hour timeout? Don't tempt me. Goal for the Bulldogs. They've won. There you go. It's game, set, and match now. It's people for timeout as the majority has it split between Mr. Cat 69 420. This is probably most entertaining stream you've been a part of. Yeah, probably because Mr. Cat has weird fetishes. Damn poor are going to win. Yeah, they are, unfortunately. Ten votes now. It's equal between Mr. Cat and Ken Hinkley. 11 votes now. The table should be fascinating in this round. Yeah, it definitely will be. A lot of changes. Look at all those teams on 44. If Carlton beat North, which they should, that's a pretty good day, pretty good weekend for them. The poll has ended. Over half of you have said, "Damn, Mr. Cat, 30 minutes." Oh, that's unfortunate, mate. Damn. How will I ever live? I can't bloody watch him brag about Bulldogs winning now. It's unbelievable. So he's out for 30 minutes. how are Port in 4? They seem so underwhelming this season. I know, right? That's how tight the ladder is, I guess. Hugo Hagen, another one. Hey, look, Mr. Cat's hiding again. What's he doing? Another cat hiding. Unbelievable. Pause New Essendon. Mr. Cat be like, this is racist. He just got timed out. Yeah, well, you voted for him to be timed out, so he's been timed out, you know? I'm a man of the people, you know, we got democracy, you know? The only thing I don't like about timeouts is when you time someone out, it deletes all their comments. It's a bit better now because obviously on the stream, when you watch it back, it'll be on the screen anyway. You see all his comments on the screen, but it's deleted off YouTube. And it's like, if you time someone out, just time them out and bring them back. And they just can't comment during the timeout. Why do you have to delete every comment before that? Next week is next week, but for now the Dogs season's still alive. Russian democracy. They don't have democracy, mate. The Port game's catching up to the Geelong game. Only 30 seconds behind now. Set shots in both games for the winning team. Another goal for the Bulldogs. Is it a goal for Port as well? No, it's not because they're frauds. The Dogs almost 40 points ahead because they scored a lot of goals in this quarter, mate. What do you mean? I don't like the Bulldogs anymore. Okay, mate. Damn, man. Essendon choking, Geelong losing, Hawthorn smashing Collingwood. What a weekend. Beautiful. No, I don't hate Port. They're just... I just feel like they're a waste of a final spot because they don't turn up. And I prefer Adelaide. Good win for the Dogs. Damn, I'm crap at tipping. Tip Cats to win and Richmond to win. Richmond is always a risk, to be fair. In any away game. They have their moments, though. They did beat Sydney after all. We can also consider this Port choking given they should have won by 100 plus. How many tips have you gotten correct so far this year? I think Ben has maybe not got as high as he'd want. He's had a few stinkers, but a few good rounds. Oh, my days, I've just elbowed the mic. If that made a noise, I'm sorry. It's not good to hit the mic because it makes a loud noise. Especially if you have headphones on, you're in trouble. You tipped Essendon, but you're glad the Crows won? Yeah, same. That was... I couldn't believe when I saw that. I checked it like at 3 p.m. at work, so that was like 2 hours after the game ended. I was just like, wait, Adelaide did what? Do you reckon the AFL could ever repeat the meme season? Yeah, that was 2019. I don't know, to be honest, mates. You've gotten some, but you put my neck on line for others. Hello? Hello, Mackay Free. Commentator saying equals second if Port win. Who's the idiot commentating? They'll be fifth.
think he's just, he's had too much alcohol before his shift. How did we get smashed by Geelong? It's a very frustrating result. Rioli scores a set shot as the Dogs get a goal. Those goals went in at the same time, basically. At least from my screen, anyway. Another goal for the Dogs, another goal for Port. "26 seconds behind the Port game, so they'll end at a similar time. Even though one was clearly behind by like 2 minutes. I can make a beat though. Tapping the mic would start her music career, thanks to EI 101. Hey, Mars McGee, I'm about to send you. I'm about to send you what training I did at work, company funded this week. Because I feel like it's a sort of thing you might like to. I don't know. Maybe it might interest you what I did this past week. Mars has just got a message on Steam. I heard. Because Cat not like Geelong, that's why Bulldogs strange. Couldn't to lose to the Dogs by a huge number, this is hiding. You hate Geelong almost more than Carlton. They had this coming, the Cats. Well, I'm happy to see it. If you told me we'd be equal on points with Melbourne Western Bulldogs and a win above Collingwood, I'd be like, you what? But here we are, sitting in 11th for now. Wow, cat catcher, that is some fun training. But yeah, they offered that training. They also offered like driving lessons to like I think it was for lorries. I think, but yeah, I didn't do that one obviously because I can't even drive a car. But they offered that training. I'm just and like I think 5 of us did it. It was like 9 at first, but some cancelled. Over 3 different dates. I was the last batch of people to do it. Me and some other guy. We did it in 4 days. It was meant to be a 5-day course, but that was with 3 people. So we did it in 4 days. Why did I train to steal your job as the cat catcher? I don't know, mate. Mr. Cat's got to be stopped. That's why. Am I more confident Hawks to make finals now? Not yet, mate. Not yet. If we beat Adelaide and GWS, yes, I'll say yes. That's the condition. You'll stick 1.5 days. Damn. You hope season 6. Which TV show, mate? Sorry, I had to make the joke. I can't resist. Hawks out and ought to know where huge win. Glad I tipped them. They're having a solid run. Bro, the spelling is so like Hawks out to know where huge win. Glad I tipped them. They're having the wrong there. Geelong Cats fans are leaving. I'm not surprised, mate. They're getting destroyed. Have I watched season 4 of Boys? I have not yet, but I want to. I've seen some clips. One clip involving milk. I'm just like, what the flip? That's the 5th account of the stream, which has just disappeared for the first time. Never posted again. Very strange indeed. It could be Ravinha. Could be. Bit more of a stoppage in the Port game. Siren has gone at a JHBA. Big win. Very impressive. I can now close that and just listen to the Port Richmond game. Even though I had it on mute anyway. Rioli has a kick, 34 seconds to go. He misses. 29 seconds on the clock. Seems like it'll be a 40-point victory for them. Sons of the West. Red, white and blue. You come out snarling. Bulldogs through and through. Anthony Starr's a great actor. He is, yeah. What the hell was The Boys? The TV show The Boys. You should watch it, Ethan. It's really good. He's a New Zealander too. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Big kick after the siren. Is that behind? Is that stay? Yeah, it's a behind, yeah. Is this Mr. Cat's auto account? What do you think? Man's typing different language numerals. I'll give it to Port, they got a good club song. Bond didn't even do that much, to be fair. Richmond did well for most of the game, though, in fairness. Mars, why have you typed that 3 times? David, Ethan Kelly has commented on my latest video to tell me he doesn't know how to unblock you. Wait, I'm confused. So, like, he can comment on your video and... Wait, what? So why can't you see Thomas' comments? I'm so confused. I can't believe he hasn't won an award for playing Homelander yet. He definitely should. He definitely should. He was also in that movie, there was a movie recently with Jake Gyllenhaal in it. It was on Amazon Prime, I think. It was about a Afghan translator protecting a US soldier from the Taliban. Anthony Starr was in that one as well. I was like, oh, it's Homelander. This is... Why do you hate horny Pope Francis so much? I don't know, mate. You tell me. Mr. Cat's next out should be called Trans Activist. Watch David Bannett. Thanks for the company. Catch you all next time. Yeah, see you later, guys. Big shout out to the two big troopers, Ravino and Ethan Kelly. And yeah, I'm looking at the members right now actually, and so we got a few people on 2 months now. Ravino has got the 2 months. Okay, total time level 1 month. Okay, so he has got the 2 months. Yeah, what happened was he cancelled his temporarily so I could gift memberships to make it cheaper. That's why it says that. I think that's why it's glitched. Then you got the 1 monthers. Some of these are gifted, of course. But I think Cats will probably upgrade to 2. I think Valentina maybe as well. And then you've got 29 days. Some of these are gifted, of course. So some of these will probably won't renew. But some of these are almost expiring. Then you got these just still a couple weeks away. Don't worry. Even if it goes down below 25, I am still at some point doing a 20-member special and a 25-member special. The 20-member special should be tomorrow, because it will be the live Stupid Idiots. As long as I'm awake to do it, I'll do it. That'll be the 20-member video. The 25 will still happen, even if it drops below 25. So, I still need to think of an idea, though, because we haven't got one yet. But yeah, obviously shouts out to the 2 main ones, Ravino and Ethan Kelly. Those are the 2 big troopers, of course. And yes, Carlson need to win, hold on to top 2. I think they'll beat North. There's no way they lose to North, surely. Where's your shout out? Yeah, but the terms are, if you're a local chatter, you're in description. If you're in Big Trooper, you get a shout out. Big Trooper or higher, obviously. Also, I've used, in my description, there's 4142 characters out of 5,000. So if we get 20 members, we'll have to change it to just names and not links. But we'll get to that. We'll cross the bridge when we get to it. No one has gifted you. Yeah, it's completely random. When you gift memberships, it gives some random. So it hasn't picked you yet. It's annoying. Stream myself trying to beat Minecraft. You will gift Indiana. But you can't choose who you gift. When you gift a membership, you can't choose who it goes to. YouTube decides that. It's a randomized thing. So it is what it is, mate. Why does the ladder just unupdate itself? I hate that, man. Yeah, having not played it, so it will be fun to get big views. I don't know. Will I read stream comments in live Stupid Idiots? Yes, I will, because I'll be looking for more Stupid Idiots, like Mr. Cat today. Pretty much my gifting because we were talking about it a bit ago. So yeah, I've had fun today. I need to go record a second channel video. And tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, there should be a tipping stream, a Today's Stupid Idiots live, and hopefully a ladder predictor stream. I just need to wake up. That's what I need to do. I just need to wake up. Take a box somewhere to allow gifting, do you? Since when? Anyway, this was your boy Davidoff. So Port Adelaide are 5th and Hawthorn are 11th. I don't know what's going on with the ladder on the screen. I've tried to update it, but it's just showing the same ladder. So actually, it says it now. It says it now. Let me try and update that before we go. There we go. That's the actual leather. Alright, well, I'll see you all later. This was your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And goodbye.